Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, most of you guys, you have reminded me about the background noise and the echo from the room where I'm recording this video. But I apologize for that. It is just a matter of time. Maybe we will need to look for another area to record at such a time. Because again, I want to record nikiwa away from my room. That's why masakama haya, because now what time am I recording this video? It is at 12:49, karibu saa 7 za usiku. Yeah, so that's why I have not got a better place pa kurekodia, but now we have to do this one, so please just bear with me, or you can try to use the earphone so that you get what I'm talking about. But I'm really sorry to those people who are getting it hard with this kind of videos. Now, this election 2022, I can say it is one election that was to make or break the Moi family. It is either making or breaking. I'm saying like this because in case Railaodinga was going to win this election, or let me say it like this, in case Wafula Chebukati was going to announce Raila Odinga as the president-elect or the winner of this election, because he announced another person, we have dispute in court. So as of now, Raila is claiming he won, William Ruto is telling us he won. Like it, tunaona evidence everywhere. So to make it short, if Raila Odinga was declared a president-elect, and then assume that Gideon Moi has managed to win the Baringo Senate, and Raymond Moi then manages to win the Anavai Wapi, Rongai. Raymond Moi manages to win the Rongai parliamentary seat. This was one of the elections that was going to elevate the Moi family, because already it would have managed to send William Samoei Ruto in opposition, as we are speaking now, and then the two Moi sons have managed, one to be in the Senate and another one to the National Assembly. It was going to propel a chance for someone like Gideon Moi, and also give Raymond Moi some courage. But certainly, things have changed. It is no longer that way. The current situation is that Gideon Moi was knocked out from Baringo. Kama ilikuwa na rigging, we don't know. If it was genuinely watu wa Baringo walimkataa, bas Gideon Moi ndiye anajua na wapiga kura wa huko. And now the Rongai election was postponed by Wafula Chebukati, and they're preparing for another election on 29th of this month. They have, I think tomorrow is the last day they will be campaigning, or today, sababu ni saa 6 tayari. I think it is the last day they are going to campaign. So, Raymond Moi is the current member of parliament for Rongai constituency, and is there to defend his seat. But again, William Samoei Ruto has a candidate in Rongai. And everyone will appreciate that Nakuru County has voted largely UDA and not Azimio side. So it is Kenya Kwanza. So this is one of the race that is very tight for the late President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi's son, Raymond Moi. And such an hour, many would think or believe that some of the close allies who have been working for President Moi the late and the loyalists might extend it to the family or to the son. But unfortunately, the opposite is happening. Now, the former President Moi press secretary, Njiru, was on an interview at Citizen TV, and Njiru has come out openly and clear, without blinking an eye, to endorse the UDA candidate running in Rongai constituency in this election. Someone by the name anaitwa nani? Anaitwa Paul Chebor. That is the UDA candidate in Rongai. But what many expected was that Njiru might or can just decide to endorse the son to President Moi, who is the current member of parliament. But the opposite has happened. So I want you to listen to Njiru himself. Then from there, we want to understand really why is Njiru going against the wishes of supporters of KANU party and those people who have been seeing him as a close ally of the late President Daniel Arap Moi.
I was press secretary to the late President Daniel Arap Moi for 42 years. I have never worked for the Moi family. I was working for the President of the Republic of Kenya and later retired President of the Republic of Kenya, Daniel Arap Moi. Even if he had any other name and not Daniel Arap Moi, I would have worked for him. And I am supporting, nevertheless, Paul Chebor because nobody else has come here to ask me for my vote. Nobody else has come here to ask me to support him. Nobody has come here to ask me to ask my friends to support him. That is the way it is. And anybody who thinks that it is automatic that I should support Moi's son is wrong. Because I am not an item of property to be inherited. I was loyal to Mzee Moi for 42 years, and loyalty is reciprocal. Friendship is cultivated. Loyalty is not transferable. That is what people should understand. Furthermore, who is complaining? Raymond Moi knows me. He has come here. I have supported him for the last 10 years at the behest of his father. But he has not come personally to ask me for his vote. Moreover, he has not complained. Who is this complaining? I have seen people writing that I shouldn't support Paul Chebor. Those are sycophants. They are trying to ingratiate themselves with the Moi family. Who has sent them? Are they agents? The Moi family knows me. They have not asked me to vote for them. They have not complained. Why are other people complaining? I am supporting UDA because I am aligning myself with the political mood which is obtaining currently. My people, where I come from, my community in Embu, they have supported UDA 100%. That's where I came from. I live in the Rift Valley. It is obvious that Rift Valley, by and large, supports UDA. The last election.
Loyalty is reciprocal. It is not transferable. That is Njiru. I don't know what you think about this, but I want to read your comments. What do you think about this? Why is Njiru supporting William Ruto? That means actually he's dumping the Moi family for William Samuel Ruto. So before I give my view, I want to read your comment, guys. And as we continue this conversation, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once you release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. By the way, we have now hit 23,000 subscribers and we are on our journey to 30,000. I must congratulate everyone who has supported our work by subscribing or any other means. May good God bless you. Back to our discussion. Now, according to Njiru, he has said it clear that loyalty is not reciprocal, it cannot be transferred. That means if he was loyal to President Moi, then he cannot transfer loyalty to either Gideon Moi or Raymond Moi. The first thing that Njiru has said is that none of these two have reached out to him. It means in as much Raymond is running in Rongai, he has never made an effort to reach out to Njiru to ask for his support. That's the first thing he is saying there. Though generally, people are going to take the step by Njiru as a betrayal to Moi family, because generally, the logic will suggest that even if he had decided to do that, then angefanya tu silently chini ya maji rather than coming to the media. So, in as much there could be other differences between Lee and the Moi sons, it wasn't good or good moral just to come out to say like that after working for Moi, a man who really protected him every time. And he treated him like part of his family. You know, that's what many people know from there. So logic could have defined that maybe he could have done silently or not just come to the media like that. Anyway, another reason he's giving out is that anasema, as we are speaking now, UDA is the party that the people from Embu are supporting. And that is the area where William Samoei managed to get high number of votes. Again, he's saying Nakuru is UDA. That's the reason why he is supporting William Samoei Ruto candidate. But then a question we can pose on him is that when Moi was protecting him as his press secretary, there was no vote Moi was getting from Embu. And even he has at one time come out publicly to say that the people who are close to Moi were asking him, what have you brought on table? Because those people are not voting for Moi. But Moi did not want to portray tribal. Instead, Moi protected him because he needed him to work for him. So if he worked for Moi without his own people voting for Moi, then what is the big deal? Or why should he change goal? Because of Embu people now voting for William Ruto, he got that side. Yet at one time, Embu people were not voting for Moi, but still he stayed with Moi because Moi alikuwa amempea kazi. So we can conclude and say that Njiru is going for personal interest. Maybe he believed that his interest will be taken care of in UDA party or UDA government in the case they are going to form. Because in his own mind, he is believing that William Ruto has a chance to form the next government. And this is what is informing Njiru to go into that direction. So in simple, we can say that after Chebukati declared William Ruto as president-elect, sasa tuko na case, hakuna president-elect, many people are believing that that is where the power is heading to. That's why Njiru is going to that direction. If it was not that way, then I don't think if Lee will come out to endorse UDA candidate. Let's assume Raila was still winning this election. Will he do that? He cannot, because he wants to be on the government side. Now, another thing that we understand is that Kenya Kwanza side has less members of parliament as well as speaking now compared to the Azimio side, ukitoa independent. Because now, if you bring someone on board, it means you have to pay this person and maintain him hapa na pale. Ndio aendelee kuwa side yako. But if you need to get loyalists, you have to get your own people elected in your own party or your own coalition. So Ruto has a shortage of 3 members of parliament to reach the same level with the Kenya Kwanza side if we go with that. So any elective seat that might provide an opportunity, like Rongai as we are speaking now, he will not give any chance for it. He will go for it because he needs numbers. That's why We have seen how Rigathi Gachagua was talking there. And there is a possibility that William Ruto, because he failed to reach out and he failed to reach out to Moi family and just reconcile, because they never got to reconcile. He lacked that blessing. So the only thing he can do is to reach out to the close allies who are working with the Moi, watu kama Njiru, people like those ones, so that when they endorse someone, you will feel like it is the Moi regime endorsing a candidate. So in my own view, I think William Ruto might have reached out to Njiru maybe through a phone call or through his aide, watu wake wa kumsaidia. He might have sent them to reach out to Njiru so that he can just endorse the UDA candidate in Rongai and give that direction, so that kama kuna watu wa Embu wako huko, they can go into that direction that he is giving. That is another possibility. And again, he says that Chebor reached out to him. It can be a possibility. The UDA candidate has reached out to him, and the reason is what I have already explained. Seeing people who are working with Moi, when you see them, you see Moi now endorsing you. So, to some level, it helps. Lastly, again, Njiru has said that friendship is cultivated. That means when Moi departed from this world, Gideon Moi and Raymond Moi did not show up to continue with the friendship or family friendship between Njiru and themselves. It means that is where it ended. They never bothered to bring him back on board or look at him or just show him that they are together, despite the fact that he has remained in Kanu party for long. So in one way, maybe they failed out. And the person who was supposed to do this, it is Raymond Moi, because Njiru ako kwa same constituency with Raymond Moi and the same county, Nakuru County. So in one way, maybe again the family failed. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Tupatana kwa comment section. But sorry for the echo.